I know there is a way that I shut these off with water before. I don't remember what it was. Okay. I guess you just have to douse the thing directly. Maybe just turn red. Yeah, I don't really think I need honey for anything. But I don't know if I do, and I have the bees here, and the hive is ready to harvest, and I could always make more hives and then place them over here. Put the flowers on one side and put the bees on the other. I think that was like one of the last things that I did. So I'd never used bees to make a garden before. And this is finally done. But yeah, as far as the bees in the garden go, I had never done it before then, so my design wasn't really great. So I'm not really sure how I would use it here. Right, and then I would need campfires. Oh, that's what I was thinking of this. What I was gonna say was, um, I kind of started to feel like I was doing overkill for hardcore, but these are like the most basic farms with the highest yield and the least materials and time and effort to make. So, not really. I mean, it seems like it's a lot, but all of this stuff is necessary for the playthrough, and none of them are like a mega farm, like, you know, a mega sugar farm where like you push a button to harvest it and you get like, 20 big boxes of sugar or something. Like, a crazy farm just for the sake of being, going crazy. I wouldn't know anything about being. Ah! Yeah. Come here, pig. Dead. It makes me think of this time I was streaming TF2, and every time I died, I said dead. Tried to say it the way that the heavy sounds. And they thought I had a soundboard. And, like, I wasn't doing it for the purpose of tricking them, or, like, that wasn't my intention, but I think it's kind of great that happened. They're like, are you, like, using a soundboard or something? Because the heavy keeps saying dead. I'm like, no, that's just me saying it. They're like, I mean, I would probably stream more if I wasn't lazy. And I'm pretty lazy. Like, I kind of just like to be left alone and play the video game and in peace. And not that I don't enjoy streaming, because I do. It's just like, the thing that ends up happening is you get people that come back and they expect you to be doing this game or that game, and then they're disappointed that it's not this game or that game, and then you gotta explain to that person, and then it's like a revolving door of people that come in and, like, especially if you play more than just one game. And what else? Or then you get people that, like, they get bored watching the stream. Because, you know, I'm kind of like that myself. Like, I can't watch a stream. I don't have the attention span for it. I have to be playing the game. Like, I mean, so I get that too. Like, I understand that. But it can be hard to keep up with chat sometimes. Not that I've ever had a lot of people in the channel, but even with a few people, it can be difficult to keep up with stuff. Coupled with I'm not particularly great at it. I mean, then I tried doing the streaming thing with the chat turned off. I mean, like, well, what's kind of the point then? I mean, like, unless you're like, you know, some big somebody or like a gaming tournament or something. I mean, like, it's kind of the point of the streaming is the interaction. You know, and even if they don't get upset about it, it's still confusing. But the weirdest thing happened is people would come in and just park themselves there and watch a video anyway. 'Cause at that point, without the interaction, it's basically just a live video. I see you, zombies. You stay right down there. I should probably get into bed. Rather than run in the house every time, I think I'm just gonna put the bed out here. I don't know if I want to put it there, though. I'm gonna extend the sugar farm that way, so not that close to the thing. So, yeah, right about there is good. I think I've finally kind of gotten over how cool this looks. Kind of. Why can't I get up here? Ah. It's so bright and so shiny. The thing that I keep thinking of, well, not keep thinking of, but just now thought of, is like, it looks like one of the 3D renders that people do of Minecraft. You know, like they make the video. There's one in particular, I have no idea who it's by, and it was years ago, and I barely remember it, but they did like your typical Minecraft thing where, like, you know, they come and they build a house, and you're not seeing anything first person. Like everything is like you're parked up in the sky, kind of watching them go through the process, and like it was pretty well done, but it was rendered like this is rendered. It looked like this. I just had another thought, like, if you went back in time, like even like 30 years, and told somebody like just the number of calculations that the GPU does, just on like, you know, a game like Minecraft with texture mods on it, like compared to what the GPUs back then were doing. The same thing with the amount of instructions the CPUs do, like they wouldn't believe you. They would think you're crazy. Nope, you're nuts. Nope. Don't believe you. Not even in 30 years would they ever be that fast. Something that they would say, like. wonder if my buddy's computer will run this. Because he's wanted to do mods and he only just recently got Java. And after my crash course today it took me a few hours to figure everything out. And it wasn't like hair-pullingly bad. It was a little frustrating, it was a little irritating. Because partially because the mods in Minecraft and everything have been out for so long that people just assume that people know the very basics of it. So they don't ever bother to explain any of that because, well, it's been out for 20 years and everybody knows about mods. And it's like, and I know that there's guides and stuff, but in my lazy searching of Google, I didn't really find any particularly good ones. And then to run into like the specifics of like trying to use multiple mods or like, eh. But no, I'm pretty happy with this. It looks pretty good. Runs okay. Doesn't run great, but it runs okay. I think I've got it turned all the way down to like 5 chunks. And there's no way my laptop would handle anything more than I know because I've tried. Like, and with everything that is going on, the CPU is practically max, the GPU is practically max. The second GPU is practically max because I use QuickSync and rather than just have the integrated chip sit there. I mean, it does the encoding while the game plays the game. It's like having a whole other computer. I say like. That's like with an asterisk because it's not exactly like having another computer with like a video chip in it. Video capture chip. Where then the entire computer does the encoding. But that's usually for like multi-streaming. Like streaming in multiple qualities at once. Which I don't know if they moved past that, because that's how it used to be. Like you had to do like transcoding or multi, which that didn't make sense to me because if they're uploading the high quality, then the servers or whatever service you're uploading it to should be able to do the down quality. But I mean, that is a lot of processor power. I mean, and then collectively for, you know, X amount of people trying to do that, like, so I guess it kind of makes sense to shift the workload over to the person doing the thing, and it's funny, I kind of started out the series, I'm just gonna sit here and play the game and I'm not gonna talk about anything or narrate anything, and all I've done the whole time is just run my mouth about nonsense. Well, this one time 20 years ago, back with the dinosaurs, back when Minecraft was just barely a twinkle in Notch's eye. Nah, I'm old though. A big chunk of my beard is white. It skipped the gray phase and it's just white. But it made me think of those videos where people are talking about an unrelated subject, and then the video, you know, it's usually like a Minecraft parkour video or something. See, that I think is cool, is being able to see the character's shadow in detail as he, in a higher level of detail. Anyway. It's a bit more immersive. I forgot what I was doing. Alright, please. Okay, so I need glass. I don't think I've heard this song before. Why does it take so long to play the songs? Or why didn't it do that more often? Or more frequently? I'm putting a crafting table here. So some bottles, need some honey. It's not full anymore? Oh no, it's full. It's still dripping. It's still dripping honey, but it's not gonna give me the honey. Will they continue to populate it? Like, do I have to shut this off? I mean, it's kind of not nice for the bees. Just have the hive be smoked out the whole time, but like... What can I do with honey? Oh, you can make sugar out of honey. Okay. Brown dye. A bundle? Yeah, these are new. These are... They're basically